And welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other host, Dicethebarber.
And in the building today, man, we got my brother. Man, me and BK go back since, I don't know when, man, since third grade, man. And this is my brother, man, my road dog, my nigga, my everything, man. CEO of PUNCHcity, BK, Mr. Brandon Kennedy.
Yo, how y'all doing? Happy to be here. It's an honor and a privilege to be sitting here with these gentlemen. Trey been trying to get me up here forever, but the schedule is just not connected. So today we made it happen. So again, it's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Man, thanks for coming in, dog. Thank you. First of all, man, we always start our show off by saying thank you to God for waking us up this morning, allowing each and every last one of us to be here, allowing us to take care of our families and just do what we do as men, man. So
that's right.
Thank you for that. And secondly, we always start our show off with a shot. You know what I'm saying? From the previous show, I had to hide this bottle down here from Dice, so I had to bring it up here and start pouring my shots. You know what I'm saying? Because
they're gonna hide the bottle of Douce from me.
This nigga will be bent over on the table, nigga, and the show.
But that's what the fuck we do. That's the point of the goddamn show.
Well, I got to get you to the second show,
nigga. You know I made it. I'm here.
You made it. Put that shit in the middle though.
Now, I mean, we got the Game of Thrones symbol on the front. It looked like
for the Ice King.
For the Douce.
Also too, it's my cousin Jarita. She's more like my sister. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday to you.
We're doing a shot to that. Salute.
She's our big 5-0. So to you, Jarita.
Right,
you know what I mean?
You getting old, nigga. That's your cousin.
Yeah, she's more like my sister though.
Make you even older.
Woo! Make who even older?
You, nigga.
Nigga, you a year younger than me. So if I'm old, you old. Shit.
I ain't got no cousins that's 50 though, nigga. Like, shit. I was born in a young family. My mom was 15 and my dad was 14, nigga. Like, so them niggas is like my brothers and sisters. God damn it.
Oh, man. Anyway. So, man, let's talk a little bit about PUNCHcity, man. Let people know what it is. Let people know what we represent. Let them know what we stand for.
Right on. So, PUNCHcity Collection was started in 2014 by myself and Trey and a few other individuals. So, basically, how it's all came about for me was I was just tired of working for a motherfucker. Like, I just felt like I knew too many intelligent brothers that we couldn't put our minds and our assets together to accomplish something. So one of our partners was doing something like with some T-shirts, which kind of planted the seed. And then from there, we just started running with it. I mean, we really didn't have any background in fashion or anything like that. It was just, for me, it was just a determination.
We was fresh niggas, though.
Yeah, always. For me, it was just a determination to create my own space, create legacy for my kids, something just to give them the blueprint differently than what we got. And I feel like, for the most part, we was lied to about school and go to college and get a good job and all that old type shit.
Yeah.
And you do that, and then instantly you like $75,000, $100,000 in debt, right? So it's like, how you start your life like that? And
especially if you don't get a job for what you went for.
Exactly. And it's like, degree doesn't equal intelligence. That is not that.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that's really universal is math and science. History is skewed like a motherfucker. We know that. Like, half of the shit that they've been telling us for all these years ain't even real. So it's just one of those things where when you start to wake up, when you get some maturity under your belt, you say, okay, well, I'm going to try to do this shit differently. So PUNCHcity is about punching through adversity, whether it's social, economical, racial, health-related. Whatever your adversity is, we punch through. Our mantra is greatness is a marathon, not a race. And our mission statement is to be more concerned with your character than your reputation because popularity fades. So we're really trying to build just something.
Let's touch on that real quick. Yeah, let's touch on that real quick. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation because popularity fades.
And that really is like a John Wooten quote. So let me, disclaimer, I didn't, that first part is a John Wooten quote, but the last part, because popularity fades, because it's a true statement.
It do.
At some point, we were all fresh. Like everybody had it going on and popular. And total disclaimer, I work in the medical field. So PUNCHcity is my passion. That's what we are working on, but I work in the medical field. So I'm a respiratory therapist. So being in that environment and seeing all these people in these compromising positions, these predicaments, you look at them and you be like, you know, at one point in time, that motherfucker probably was fresh. You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, none of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. The only thing that matters is legacy, is what you leave behind and how you make it better for the next generation.
Right.
So that's my whole thing. Popularity fades. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation. Reputation is what people think they know about you. Your character is who you are. So that just really resonated with me about the brand. Again, I'm not trying, and this is no knock on anybody else's brand or anything, but I'm trying to make it something that transcends hood shit or just us transcends. Just anybody can put the brand on. But we are a black owned brand. And we don't say that to alienate people. We say that because we're proud of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I want to transcend that. One of the role models that I look up to is Ralph Lauren. Just because Ralph Lauren is one of those brands where everybody can wear it. It doesn't have to be, it's not an economic thing. He has a lower status tier brand. He has a higher status tier brand, but everybody can wear it. And it's just something about a Ralph Lauren. When you put it on, you just feel some type of way. And it's just that longevity. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
So just trying to take that blueprint, that model, and just trying to follow it and simulate it. And then there's others like Hawk and Dumar, which is a huge influence on me. I like Crooks and Castle. Primitive.
Carl Kanai,
Fubu. It's a gang of others that, have influence. Sean John, for sure.
Rockaware.
Yeah. So just looking at that model, trying to figure it out.
I was just saying, and Punch City came a long way because I remember, I remember BK hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna do this clothing line. You want to invest?"
Yep.
I was like, "How much you need?" And he told me, and I got him the bread.
And look, it was right around tax time, so it was.
I had the bread. I got the bread. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right around tax time.
And man, we've been through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like where we started to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is definitely, due to you. You know what I'm saying? Because, BK, he keeps this thing going. You know what I'm saying? He is always up on everything. He has gotten that shit on TV. He's gotten it on so many different people out there, just for the brand to be seen, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that, but
I like that copacetic hat.
Yeah, that's
keep it copacetic.
Yeah,
it's
that's
copacetic.
That's like an old saying.
What'd you say?
Read it.
Copacetic.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Not copacetic.
Yeah.
So that's like an old saying we were saying.
Yeah.
We were saying the hood.
Keep it copacetic. Keep it real.
Yeah. Old heads would say that shit copacetic. So, but thank you for that. But in regards to like growing in, this is just how I feel. This ain't no nigga trying to talk no like over the top spiritual shit. Like literally, God has put everybody in my path to help me push it. Like there are things. There are
never
times,
know why, bro.
Yeah. There are times that I didn't figure like, damn, how I'm going to push this, how we going to do this, how we going to do that. And then something just happens and I can't explain it.
Kush is calling.
But something just happens to get us to the next level. So everybody that's...
Hold on real quick. Let's bring Kush on.
Go ahead.
Hello? What y'all need me to... What's going on?
We got BK on, but hold on.
He's talking.
Just listen right now because he's in the middle of talking.
But everybody that's been a part of it, everybody that's had anything to touch it from the models, like all of these people have been a blessing to me. So it's not like I've been blessed to have good people around me and I know how to utilize those blessings. So it's not like I'm doing anything special. It's just that I really feel like I'm doing what my purpose is right now. We came to California on some rap shit. Like, yeah, that's what we came here for.
On some gangster rap shit.
Listen, shooting up blocks in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like, so we from that, you know what I mean? But we came here fucking with Suge, and this is disclosure on a decline. This ain't the death row on a apex. So it's not like they was at the top of they game at the time, but still. So I was in the studio with Suge. We was doing shit, and that's what brought us out here. And just for whatever reason, that didn't transpire for us. Not to say it didn't work, because one thing I had to realize was
you seen other things,
right?
Other opportunities.
Absolutely. One thing I had to realize was that was never supposed to work. That was just the catalyst to get us here.
Exactly.
So that was never God's plan for us. That was never it. It was just to get us here, and it got us here. And without that, I wouldn't have my beautiful kids.
But the thing is, like, isn't it crazy how all y'all...
Happy anniversary, by the way, BK.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, happy anniversary. But isn't it crazy how, certain things happen to put certain people together. You know what I mean? To come together to make that move.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? To put you here, to be doing what you're doing and doing what you're doing, and then doing what you know, like people like Punch and Goof and shit like them. You know what I mean? What they doing? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like everybody was put together to come here to do something.
Absolutely, because we all from the same. All those people you name, we all from the same hood.
Yeah.
But me and Trey go, like, those other two individuals you name, they got a different relationship to me and Trey. Me and Trey go back to, like, fucking Little League baseball.
But no. But the only thing I'm saying is everybody knew each other.
Everybody knew each other.
To be in one place.
Absolutely. And that's
regardless of the relationships and stuff like that, but everybody.
Absolutely. And it's funny because when I think about that, it was like the day I met Trey, God already knew all this shit was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? So I understand where you're going with it. Like, he knew all this stuff was going to happen. Now, when you start a journey, regardless of how long you know somebody, whatever the relationship is, everybody ain't going to finish the journey with you. Especially if you really trying to accomplish something. Some people got different ideas of how the journey should transpire. Some people want instant gratification. Listen,
it don't work like that.
Nah, we in the motherfucking trenches. Like, this is a grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got bread invested in this. So it's not like a cat just, and if y'all see it, if y'all following the Instagram and y'all checking that shit out, y'all see, it's not like we just.
Tell them the Instagram.
It's PUNCHcity Collection on Instagram and on Facebook. The website is www.punchcitycollection.com. We not just out here doing shit. We are really trying to figure it out, and it's a process. There are some things that I have done right. There are some things that I have done wrong. There are people that are still coming into my realm that are helping me and helping me grow and helping me see things different. So it's a process, but I love the hustle. I love the grind. So for me, like, it's my passion. This is what I want to do. Now, I still got to work because I got a fucking mortgage. I got kids. My daughter got taekwondo. That shit costs money.
Yes, it do.
But
yes, it do.
Like, his daughter's a black belt, dog. Teaching class.
She in there.
Yeah. and that shit, they charge you for every belt you get. That's the hustle.
Yeah, see? I mean, you want that? You want that belt? That's what costs you about $30.
Nah, that black belt was like $600.
That shit. Just to say, bitch, I'm a black belt.
Texas,
it's not like you going to school wearing your karate outfit with a black belt on, like I'm a black belt.
Man, look. But she excelled at it. So my point, like, this is not paying my bills. So therefore, it has to be my passion in order for me to have the feelings about it that I do to want to continue to grow it and do great things. So, like I said, this is it for me. I tell people all the time, if this don't work, I'm running the bank like, give me all the money, goddamn it. Like, this is
no. But the thing is, I mean, you put it in the universe. I mean, and you visualize it, you dream about it and stuff like that. I mean, and you have no choice but for it to work.
Yeah. And I gotta tell myself sometimes, because I'm my worst critic. Like, I'm hardest on me.
Sometimes you gotta be though.
Yeah, and people will come back and be like, man, you are doing it. Like, because I'll be like, I'm trying. They be like, nigga, you doing it. Like, you doing it.
But the thing is, I mean, there's never an ending.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you got to keep that mentality. I mean, to keep it going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you just got to work it like that.
But I love it. And then, like I said, I've got good people around me. Trey is a great resource. My partner, Matthew, my partner, Russell, great resources as far as, like, you know, just because in all actuality, you know, they invested in an investment. You could be like, okay, nigga, here's the money. This is an investment. Make it work. Yeah. But they continue to contribute financially to grow it. They believe in what so it's like cats seeing my vision and believing in it and support me. And that's huge, man.
I heard a lot of times Trey in the barbershop be like, I can't do this. Know what I mean? I got to go to a meeting. I got a PUNCHcity meeting. Yeah. This and that. Know what I mean? Like, and you know, he stay in tune with that. And in the barbershop where we are out here, you know, him rocking what he rocking. Excuse me. Now, I mean, him rocking what he rocking in the barbershop, you know, as far as like hats, hoodies, know what I mean, the varsity jackets, know what I mean, all that stuff, you know what I mean, and make people be like, yo, what's that? You know what I'm saying? And it make more people come, you know what I mean, and want to figure out what's going on with that company, you know what I mean? And I think that's dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, know what I mean, all your resources, you got to use them. But I do have a question. Yes, sir. So you say you know Trey since third grade, something like that. Yeah. So you knew Trey when he went through the transition of rocking his hair like the niggas from the 5 Heartbeats?
Finger waves? Yeah.
Nigga!
Listen.
DK, you better tell him I was fresh with that.
No. Y'all niggas from Kansas City, nigga. I'm from Jersey.
Okay, so
I mean, so to me, that shit is like some country
that might be
shit.
crunchy to you, right? Understand that now. But at that time, in that time period, in that point in the Matrix, that shit was fly.
Nigga.
And Trey's...
Did you have the finger waves too?
Nah, I didn't. And Trey...
What the hell it was? Brandon, you lying like a motherfucker.
Hey, nigga. Hey, in Kansas City it was. And Trey's mother was a beautician, so his shit was always on point. Now, there was niggas that couldn't get
His finger waves was tight.
His shit was always on point. Yeah. His shit was always on point. Listen, man.
I'm looking at this nigga now and I'm thinking about Big Red.
Hey.
You know what I mean? From the
My
5
office hours are from 9 to 5.
Nigga.
Listen.
Know what I mean? But his office hours, know what I mean, was from fucking 8 to 4.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Hustle hours.
Nah, but for real, I mean, you know, that's one of them things too. Conditioning, man. Like conditioning. Like we so conditioned as the people that we don't even see it sometimes. And all that stuff right there, that kind of shit, although we like, yeah, that was fresh, that was a trend, that was a fad, it's all conditioning. It's all conditioning to not be happy with who you are as a people, how your hair looks. My hair need to look like this in order for me to have value.
Right.
Nah, but again, that's one of those things you learn as you grow. You know, like I said, I'm 43 and I'm learning so much new things just about myself and us as a people. And now I'm able to pass that on to my kids where my mother didn't really flow like that. That wasn't her thing. Like she didn't really talk that in the house like that.
Just what we was talking about in the last episode, people might not know, but but it goes from, you know, progression. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn from your parents. Know what I mean? And then what they taught you teach to your kids, but a little bit better.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And then they're gonna teach to their kids to make them a little bit better. Know what I mean? It's a process.
Like I definitely there are definitely jewels that my mother dropped on me, like treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah. Those type of things that resonate, that stick with me. But just overall her understanding you know, controlling your dollars, black people, or self-image. She didn't really preach that stuff. Like I was the other day, I was watching the old Good Times episode, and it was when JJ painted the black Jesus.
When
JJ planted the black Jesus, and Florida went through, like, I don't care, only Jesus I know is white. Like, she was about to fight everybody in order to hang this white Jesus back. And that to me is the epitome of conditioning. Like, why come Jesus can't be black? Like, why he gotta be white? Like, white people want to put blackface on everything except for Jesus. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you start to look at that kind of stuff as you grow older and you look at it and it's like, oh man, okay, like, but I like that. Like, I used to like the Dukes of Hazzard. I had the car. Right. Yeah, like, I thought that was the best show in the world. But then you grow, but that's the matrix. That's the conditioning. So you start to grow, you start to research, you start to learn. So I know that's not totally on the clothes shit, but that's just my.
You want to know what? I think y'all should probably do like a shirt, right, with like a Jesus on there, but with like the black face on one side and the white face on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And then just have like, but on top, kind of have it like it mixed.
Well, and I feel,
you know what I mean, to where it's like black or white Jesus. Know what I mean? We all one Jesus.
Yeah, and the thing of it is too. Then like, and I don't want to offend no religious people, nothing like that. I just believe in the spiritual being. What he is, or who she is, or what their name is. I'm a dare to say I don't know. But I don't know, but I believe.
But but the thing is, people believe in Jesus, Allah. But there is one God.
No doubt.
Know what I mean?
No doubt.
So there's different people that's sent down to where people might say, okay, this is Jesus, this is Allah. Know what I mean? And this and that. But there's one God that put that person here to make you see the light that He's trying to give you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And because we all live in a shell. Know what I mean? It's our spirit that goes on.
Absolutely. And I try to I forgot where I was going with that thought. I try to think about like the designs that we do. Like I want to make them conscious. Like I want them to be, have a meaning. So we did like the Septimus Severus long sleeve tee. Septimus Severus was the first black Roman emperor. My boy DJ put me up on that part of history. So he was the first black Roman emperor. So when we first started the brand, that was one of the designs I was adamant about getting out because I just want those. I want it to be conscious. I want it like clothing with a conscience is one of my taglines. So
that's dope.
We think about those type of things. At least I think about those type of things because again, I just don't want to be labeled as just another trendy brand. Like I want it to have longevity. I also don't want to have to put a DJ Khaled in it or some celebrity in order for it to have value.
Right.
You know, like I'm looking for people with disposable income. We are the people's brand. People with regular everyday jobs that's already spending money on Nike and Adidas and Reebok and everything else. I'm just giving you a different option. And those are the people that I'm trying to capture. So I want people to come to the brand because of that, not because of some celebrity put it on. So.
Absolutely. Speaking of that Septimus Severus and having just clothing with a conscience, and it was funny because I took my kids to the what's the art gallery over here?
Nigga, I don't know the art gallery over here. I don't go to art galleries.
Not the art gallery. The fucking nigga.
The big museum.
Yeah, the big museum.
The wax museum, nigga. What? Nigga, I don't fucking know.
This nigga said the wax.
Nigga, I don't fucking know what the hell you talking about. Nigga,
I said a big museum. If I said an art gallery,
I don't know.
If I said an art gallery, if I mistakenly said an art gallery, and then I corrected and say museum, Paul. My nigga, are you going to say the wax museum? I said Septimus Severus.
But the thing is, you talking to Paul who ain't been drinking or smoking no weed. You talking to Dice. You talking to Dice who been drinking.
There is not going to be a black emperor.
He's talking to me who's been smoking weed and drinking. Then he's going to switch it up.
So is this a serve yourself event?
From the museum, to the art gallery. Nigga, I can't know. I don't want to comprehend that.
Anyway,
so we're at the Getty.
My point being is I was at the Getty and it had an image of Septimus Severus, and I was with the kids.
Oh, right on.
And I just so happened to have on the sweatshirt at the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had a discussion with him, and I'm like, "Yo, this is the guy that's on my shirt," and they was like, "Oh shit,
it is the guy on your shirt,
right?" And but just the fact that we were able to have that discussion. Like, because before we even did that shirt, I had no idea
who he was.
A black emperor. You know what I'm saying?
I had no idea either. So that was important to me. Like, those type of things are important to me. Not only, like I said, doing dope, creative stuff and all that kind of stuff, but actually sometimes delivering the message. And then, like I said, this is just the early stages of Punch City. There's much more to go. Like, you know, my vision for the brand is not just clothes. The clothes is just the jump off. The clothes is something that we can do, but I want to have Punch City learning centers. I want to have Punch City bookstores. I want to be able to go. Now, being that I'm a transplant in California, it's hard for me to say my community because the community I live in probably ain't that. So, but I would like to eventually go back to KC and do some things in that community, Lord's willing, that to change and make it for the better. Because again, this is bigger than just the clothes. It has to be bigger than clothes. It has to be. It can't just be about clothes. So it has to be about our community efforts and all that type of stuff and what the true mission of the brand is. So like I said, we've had some good things. We've been on In the Cut on Bounce TV. We've been on Family Time on Bounce TV. We was on East Lost on Hulu. So we did a promotion with celebrity chef Amir Aniston, who's like a chef for like Beyonce and Queen Latifah and a host of other people. We did that. And then recently we had Bad Baby wearing our crop top. So, and all of those things came through blessings. That's nothing I did special. It was just those people came. I saw the blessing. I was able to capitalize on it. So again, we have had some positive things happen, but it's still a lot. It's still a long way to go. And I'm down for the challenge. Like I said, I love this shit. So if anybody know me, I'm a hustler, so that's what I do.
We getting out there, man. We making moves, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta check it out. If you watching live, this is the Punch City t-shirt right here. You know what I'm saying?
It's the
there.
That's the Born King.
Born King.
And disclosure, a lot of the stuff I don't, not to cut you off, D, I don't design. So I don't want motherfuckers think I don't cut and sew shit. That's not what I do. I'm a creative. Like, I can see something. I can know how it's supposed to look. I know how it's supposed to come off. Now, some of the designs I came up with and I said, yo, this is what I want to do, but I had to facilitate it through somebody else because I don't have that skill set. And that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But just to be total, like I said, I just want to be transparent because I'm not trying to be that motherfucker like, yeah, I'm sewing it. No.
You see the hat I got on today, right?
I do. I like that too.
Did you see that nigga? Did you see that nigga that's in jail making clothes and shit?
Nah.
Hey, bro, nigga, BK, this nigga's dope. So apparently this nigga had like a store or something before he went to jail. So now he's in jail. This nigga is making like dope ass shit out of sheets, the little the fucking coverings from the mattress, nigga. Like this nigga, like And this nigga's getting like lots and lots of followers, and like this shit's crazy as fuck.
Hey man, like social media changed the game as far
I'm trying to bring somebody in on the live real quick.
Who that, Curry?
I don't reinvented. Yo.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go live. My bad.
Well,
you didn't mean to go live. You on? So
you live now?
Why don't you come on?
No, I can't do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit!
My apologies.
All right,
it's all good. Now,
well, have a beautiful Sunday.
Stay tuned in.
This nigga Dice. Anyway.
Nigga, how I'm supposed to know she wasn't supposed to wanting to go live? Nigga, like, that mean motherfucker send a request. I'm like, yo, we going live.
I'm be like, Carrie, I ain't gonna never leave. This shit kind of cool.
Hold on. I got somebody right here.
You do got somebody.
Yeah. She actually shot a video with us.
Who that?
Hold on. All right, here we go.
You keep saying here we go.
Charlotte. She shot a video with us. Charlotte.
It's me. You ain't afraid shit. Hi, good morning.
Oh, what up?
She said, I ain't afraid shit. Good morning.
What's poppin', Charlotte?
Remember she shot the video with us?
Yeah, I remember she shot the video with us. Welcome to Barbershop Talk Like This.
Yeah, I gotta shoot your shot at the big old booty girl walking by.
Hey. How you feeling this morning?
Hey, I'm good. I woke up today. I'm alive. We are breathing. We are good.
Have a shot then.
I hear that.
Shit.
Have a shot.
Have a shot?
Actually,
I was gonna smoke. I'll smoke with y'all.
There you
I have
go.
my blunt ready.
That's
Yeah.
We can't smoke because
we can't smoke, but so we can't smoke inside the building. So we're gonna watch you smoke as we drink.
You do that because I'm gonna do this for you. Hey, y'all take a shot for me then.
All right, yeah, we're gonna take shit. You ain't said nothing but a goddamn word. You see this shit right here?
Get that bottle away from Dice.
You see this?
Let that nigga get that shit.
Turned up.
This nigga trying to take the. I already know when I pass this Douce bottle down, I'm not going to see it for the rest of the goddamn show.
Because this nigga trying to kill a whole fifth in like 2 hours. Like you can't.
It's not just me. It's not just me, bro.
But it's mostly you.
It's not.
Mostly.
No, it's not. No, I mean, no, it's not. No, I mean, you've been drinking too.
The man likes to drink, man. Come on. I mean,
that nigga got to drive home.
This shit is part of the show. I mean, she want to know what we talking about right now.
What are y'all talking about?
See?
We talking about life. We talking about PUNCHcity collections. Yo, if you ain't up on PUNCHcity, you need to log on. Look, when you get done with us,
I'm not gonna lie. So go
listen,
ahead.
Listen.
When you get done with us,
I mean, so what's going to happen is they got the workout
got
pants.
everything.
They got the stretchy pants and stuff like that. Now I mean, so they gonna have to work with you, and you gonna have to show, like basically show your ass. You know what I mean, and show them what you're working with. You know what I mean, to make motherfuckers want to buy.
No,
promotion.
What you do is when you get off of here, you tap into PUNCHcity collections on your IG. It'll take you directly to
PUNCHcity collections on IG. If y'all didn't hear it,
yep, that's right. Then once you do that, you can go to our website, check out what we got. You know what I'm saying? This is my CEO right here, PUNCHcity Collections. This is one of our shirts.
Hi, CEO.
What's up, baby?
Check it out. That's one of our. That's
I
us.
like it.
That's us. And we
To be honest with you,
I'm a Leo, know what I mean? So I love it.
We got something for everybody.
So
they got a lot of stuff for the ladies.
It's comfort wear, mama.
I like that.
We call it comfort wear because not every. I don't want to make it like a physical, active like gym wear because not every motherfucker go to the gym. So it's active wear. It's leisure wear. You go to the, run your errands on the weekend. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's
nowadays, know what I mean, workout clothes is like
regular gear anyway.
Active wear,
yeah, exactly. so, but I don't want to be holding. I don't want to always be trying to show imagery of people working out because that's just not reality for everybody. So it's
that's all the avenues that you got to touch. You know what I mean? It's the work. I mean, the gym shit. And
we can touch on it.
We can see that.
And we
this is my definition of a curl. See that? That's a curl right there.
This nigga whack as shit, yo. Like that was whack as fuck. Like what the fuck? Even Paul laughing at even Paul laughing. Even Paul laughing.
That shit was funny, didn't he, Paul?
He thought
that was a curl, wasn't it, Paul?
That was like a dumb funny.
Yeah,
that was like Dumb and Dumber funny.
Man.
Hey,
this nigga.
Fuck it. Whatever works, the little jokes, the big jokes.
But seriously, check us out on Instagram. It's PUNCHcity Collection, and then it's on Facebook the same, www.punchcitycollections.com. Our mantra is greatness is a marathon, not a race. And our mission statement is be more concerned with your character than your reputation because popularity fades. So we really trying to promote a positive brand. It's about punching through adversity, whether it's social, economical, racial, health related, whatever your adversity is. So Like I said, just check us out. I'm not trying to guerrilla sell you or nothing. Just check us out, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
She like, I ain't taking that shit. Gorillas. I mean,
No.
she's
Like, no, this is the one. No, let me tell you. This is
she's
the
a
way I look at
comedian
it.
too. She's a comedian.
Let her talk.
No, but let me tell you. This is the way I look at it. It's like when you go to a restaurant, how you gonna know that food is bomb if you don't try it, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
So guess what? We're just gonna go check it out, and if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. The thing is with women, as long as it's gonna sound really bad, and I don't care who hates me, but
Take a hit.
women
Smoke
like
it.
to be fake.
You need to
They
light
like
that blunt
to
up.
just feel good inside of an outfit. If you could get some pants, like the stretchy pants, like you said, that makes any girl's butt look good or make them look like they fit, they good.
We got them. So like I said, just go and check it out. Look
As
at
long
it.
as they wear heels, as long as they wear heels, heels is gonna pop the ass out regardless.
We got
And
it.
it's gonna pop the muscles out too. Just like when guys be doing push-ups right before they put on that tight fitted shirt. Yeah, that's the same thing with the high heels, all right?
Yeah, we got those leggings.
That's
though,
Dice.
mama.
That's Dice fat ass. That nigga stay in a squeezed ass shirt with his fucking double D titties popping out.
All right.
The double D. He's all bad. Look at him. Beat him up. Don't let him talk like that to you.
Listen, that nigga just hating. I ain't worried about him, bro.
Hey, you know what?
Hold on.
Fuck
This
that.
the
You
only
wanna talk all that
this
shit? Take
this the
another
only
shot,
fat
then
nigga
do
I
the
know that goes to the
motherfucker.
gym every day. You ever see a nigga go to the gym every day but still fat? Like that don't make no
Yes.
sense. You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
It don't make
you
no
wanna know
sense.
why? He's too busy in there talking, looking around. Look at how many steps he really does.
No.
and how many-
Hold up.
Let's be real.
Trey, no, he's trying to talk about me. So right now you're
I'm talking about general. I ain't feeding into that.
Oh, okay.
You went in on him perfectly. Thank you. I really appreciate that because that is his ass.
That's not
nigga.
me, nigga. I be in there
Oh,
working
shit.
out. Now, I mean, motherfuckers notice that shit.
Oh my god! How come I don't know this?
said motherfuckers
you know what?
notice that.
Because
how come
this
we
nigga,
don't know this?
Because this nigga's a hating ass nigga.
Motherfuckers notice that shit.
No, I'm not hating.
Well, it all depends what your goal is. I mean, do you want big arms? Do you want a smaller waist? When it comes
Apparently,
to
he
the
don't
waist,
want
it's all
neither.
about what you eat. So if you eat like shit, it ain't going nowhere.
A smaller waist is definitely not part of his target goal. I tell you that much.
That's why I said if you want
Don't
that,
agree
you
with
gotta
him.
eat.
Don't agree with him,
better.
Charlotte. Don't.
All right, Charlotte, we
agree.
gotta let
I'm
you
not
go
agreeing. It's just we're keeping it real. That's just keeping it real.
for sure. Hey, we
I ain't
appreciate you for
skinny
dropping
bitty around
in.
this motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck.
Right on. We appreciate you for dropping in. Come back and shoot with us again, though. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
All
talk
right.
to you
Peace.
in a minute.
Enjoy your Sunday.
All right, Miss Charlotte.
All right, you too.
All right, so let's get into these goddamn Kansas City Chiefs. Motherfucking Tyreek Hill, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
Oh, this shit is
The
crazy.
nigga they dropped it, they dismissed the charges, and then his
Oh, they
girl.
did? Oh.
Yeah, at first, like last week, they had dismissed the charges.
Okay, then the
and
girl come out with
then
the
the
tape?
girl come out with the goddamn tape.
Man, look.
Bitch, why would you want to fuck up your own goddamn meal ticket?
Listen.
I don't understand that.
Listen, he
What
gonna
else,
still be her meal ticket whether he playing or not. He still got to come up with that child support. That's regardless. She ain't worried about.
Look, but guess what? If he ain't making that money, that payment get reduced.
It do. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. But you know, man, I'm telling you, vengeance has no fury like a woman scorned.
Hey,
so
the fact of the matter is, though, the only thing that nigga really did on that audio was he told her, bitch, you should be scared of me too. Other than that, everything she said, that nigga's like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That nigga said, bitch, I didn't do none of that shit. What you talking about? Nope. That nigga denied that shit. I ain't mad at him.
hey, I don't know how it's gonna work out for the brother, but it looks bad, man. The situation look bad.
Y'all niggas lost Kareem Hunt and y'all
that's
about
what
to
I'm
lose
saying.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Chiefs, don't move too fast, man.
Yeah,
Just sit and wait and be patient, nigga.
And what I didn't understand about the whole Kareem Hunt thing, which is total bullshit, is okay. So I understand what he did wasn't right or whatnot. Okay, however you look at it, but why come he couldn't have went to some classes or something in Kansas City? Why he got to be traded to go? I mean, he's right back in the league with a different team.
in the same city that the incident happened in.
shit
So
don't
apparently
make no
they didn't give a fuck. So why the fuck should we give a fuck? That wasn't even in Kansas City.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently he don't beat bitches in KC. That's okay with me.
That's not okay at all, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He don't beat bitches during
This
the season.
nigga drunk. He thought that shit was gonna slide, nigga. It ain't good to beat a bitch anywhere.
no,
goddamn.
Disclaimer.
Nigga, you got a daughter. Like you want somebody to be beating her ass, nigga? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
First of all, my daughter at 19 wouldn't be nowhere drinking with no NFL niggas. How
You don't know
about
what
that?
the fuck your daughter gonna be doing.
Nigga,
The way that you acting.
Dice, listen to what I just said. At 19, my daughter ain't gonna be nowhere drinking with no NFL niggas. Period. Anyway, like I said, long as that nigga.
That's because you're a good father.
I am. So
that's why. Now I mean, you got other
he
motherfuckers.
Don't beat bitches in Kansas City, and he don't beat bitches during the season.
But it's not cool beating a bitch anyway.
Yeah, period.
It's not.
Let's say that.
A woman.
Yes, a woman.
It's not good beating a woman anywhere.
Yeah. But let's get to the facts of the matter is he's still playing football.
Well, let's get to the facts. Let's get to the facts.
I'm not really discussing what he did or did not.
But we did. But we was going into it.
Let's get into.
We went into it, nigga. Like we got to go into it.
That as society, we put a higher value on athletes than we do on anybody else. They can do the most egregious shit, and as long as they keep the stands filled and jerseys selling, people will overlook that. Now, if that was you or I that had done some stuff like that, we would be in jail right now.
Right. But
bottom line, I mean,
here's what I've been saying too, though. Like, I
hear you, Charlotte.
With these football players, bro, you know, the reality is these guys are bred to be violent since they like 6, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That is the life of their whole existence is violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when they and then now that we know about the CTE, all these things that's going on with the brain, my thing is why aren't they taking these types of things into consideration when handing out the punishments? Not to say that they should be getting away with anything or everything, but my point being is that their situation, how you and I look at things and how they look at things are two total situations. You know what I'm saying? Their whole life is adversity come up, we face this shit with aggression. You go to practice, you in aggression. You in lifting, you in aggression. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about being aggressive. So then when they get in their regular everyday life, which is only a small minimum portion of their life, you know what I'm saying? And they get aggressive in situations, and now it's like, oh, this nigga's crazy.
I mean, but I mean, do you think that aggression comes with the way that you was brought up? Now, I mean, like different things that you had to go through to make you feel more aggressive.
Okay, so let's talk about
like
so then we're gonna take that into consideration. Let's talk about, you know, most of them are young black niggas coming up in the hood. The hood is
young black men.
Young black men, you know what I'm saying? But they taught you to be aggressive, you know what I'm saying? In our neighborhoods, they teach you to be tough, be hard. So now you add that on top of football. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think 90% of their entire life is nothing about testosterone. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all about testosterone. It's all about being aggressive. It's all about being violent. It's all about handling the situation and being the biggest and
your
toughest
defense
guy
is like always up.
You about being the toughest guy that you can be. Be the toughest guy on the
field. You're on
the
the defense. Now, I mean, from the rip.
But then when you get into a regular situation and you face with these, you know what I'm saying? Somebody yell at you. Well, guess what? In my regular life, for them, I'm somebody yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? So now when they deal with these things,
was that? What the hell?
A couple uppercuts or something.
Okay.
I mean, it's like the blocking on the field.
Right,
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, nigga. Because I was
you know what I'm saying? So my point being, it's physical. You know what I'm saying? It's physical. You know what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22 because you can't expect them to deal with these situations how regular people like you and I who don't deal with aggression on a regular basis can handle situations.
And see, that is a very valid point. But then we also have to, so we apply that same logic to police officers. They dealing with aggressive situations. So when they shoot a black guy, like that shit wouldn't fly. You know what I'm saying? Because so at some point you got to be, listen, I am huge for being accountable for your actions. Like you got to be accountable for your actions. Like at some point, I understand like the way you brought up, what you grown and born into sometimes is not the best situations. The environment has a huge effect on who you are, what your mentality is, how you see the world, all that type of stuff. But as you grow, as you start to experience new things, as you start to experience new people, you need to make a conscious effort to make the fucking shift. Like there are things that you can control. You know what I mean? Like you can say, okay, you know what? This shit probably don't feel right. I'm gonna try to do it differently as you grow. So I understand like where you start, but where you start the race is not where you should end the race. Like you should have progress at some point in between there. So I understand that's a very valid point. Everything in their life is aggression, but if we apply that to the police, if police say that shit, people being armed.
But here's the thing.
You know, we deal with crazy people all the time. So I was nervous and would say,
how long?
But the police. Here's the thing. Police ain't having head-on collisions every day. Did y'all see the Junior Seau 30 for 30?
Oh, no.
Okay, so apparently, like his family, bro, like before they knew what was going, like they hated him.
Yeah.
His children hated him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was telling his wife, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this burning sensation in my head, like. This nigga was really going crazy, and they didn't understand that he's going through this. So he's reacting. He's doing all these things. His son talked about something that he said, or he challenged. His son had challenged him, and this nigga went ham and beat this nigga's ass. And his son despised him for years for that. But then to turn around and find out that he's going through
that
this.
he had a problem.
You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
It was a whole different
Even the same
situation.
thing with Hernandez. I mean, it is. And if we're sticking on the football thing, yeah, okay, fine. The CTE, the whole thing like that, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, this is a choice they still made to play this sport, knowing all the consequences, all the shit that can happen to you.
And the parents let them do it.
Right, and what it could look like at the end of the day. So this is a conscious decision they made. So if you make a conscious decision, either you need to stay single, if you can't deal or not have kids or whatever, but you got to make the fucking transition. You cannot lean on the fact that this is what I do, so this is what I'm gonna be, and if you address me, no, you can't go through life like that. Because again, if we all went through life based on where we started, shit. You know what I mean?
Sandra just said, she said evolution. Some people are wise enough not to become a product of their environment.
Yeah, like I mean that's it. And that's hard to do because again, you are what you see every day. If you walk outside this is one thing, man, like one thing about my mother, and she passed in November, but this one thing about my mother, like she moved around a little bit, right? So I moved to Atlanta when I was a freshman. So whereas I got to see stuff that other people in my hood did not get to see, and it changed the way I thought about or what I wanted out of life. Now,
because you got out the hood.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Your environment is everything. So if you
everybody should get a chance to get out their hood,
if you
because
see shit just detrimental every day, then now, even with that, there are people that are able to maneuver through the matrix and get out of it. But for the most part, if you coming outside your door every day and this is what you see, then that's what if you come outside your door, you see success, then more than likely you're going to strive for success. If you come outside your door and you see hustling and all that surviving, then more than likely you're going to hustle and you're going to try to survive.
But that's what I'm saying. So let's take a look at this. Like, these are young men because a lot of these situations are happening to football players. You don't see as many situations happening.
Not just football,
Let me finish. But you don't see as many situations happening with basketball. You see a few situations happening with baseball, you know what I'm saying? But
because it's a lot of aggression that needs to be released.
But what I'm saying is look, let's take a look at this.
Let's look at it.
Because these young men are not somebody now who are not seeing success. Let's take a look at Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not only are you seeing success around you, but you seeing success personally. You seeing success within your team. You seeing all this different success, but yet and still you going home and the situations are coming about. So to me, it has to be more than just a cut and dry situation.
Okay. All right. Look. I got a real question to ask you. Okay. These kids are real young, right? Compared to us. And okay, so if you hustle and you're making like $100,000, $200,000 a year, just off hustling, you know what I'm saying? You're having problems, taking that in as being successful, as being a hustler, compared to everybody else. So imagine somebody so young, you know what I mean? And then like immediately they're making millions. Now, like with them being successful like that, that's kind of hard for them to take in too. Like they don't know how to handle that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of success. Something that we never experienced. Between us. And like if you're young and you're like go from like having nothing to millions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I don't know how to handle this. Unless you have the right guidance around you. But most people, if they come from the hood, they think that their guidance is going to come from people who they was brought up with, who don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you finally put yourself together and be like, okay, I need better knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And then you finally get with somebody who knows the whole situation of what's going on, and then you realize, okay, I was fucking up. Now I need to get this shit right. Now I mean, it's hard for people to actually, settle with that.
Absolutely, and everybody don't, think or operate the same way. But with that being said, when these incidents pop up, like with a Tyreek Hill or something, you done had like 20 other incidences where this has happened, and it has not ended well.
Nobody probably been in his ear like that though.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you done seen it. You done seen it happen. So when you going through the motions, what's important to you? Is this important to you, this career that you done?
Some people automatically think that because you're an athlete, or you're a celebrity, you're supposed to know this. No, you got to learn this shit too. You know what I'm saying? So you still do the dumb things that you was doing.
But again, these are guys like, bro, I don't know if you know, but in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? And especially, let's look at his position. Bro, they say in the NFL, it's like having a car accident every 15 seconds, basically, because of the collision. It's like having a car accident. So you have to think, man, they brain is not that of yours or mine. We don't go through that. That's
what I'm saying. And that's why they do what they do.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all both saying the same thing. He's saying that's why you give them the benefit of the doubt, basically, because
that's what I'm saying. And it's like a catch-22.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's hard. Bottom line is, it's not as easy as everybody from the outside actually thinks. Rather than what the person is actually going through.
It's dry.
Like, why don't you do it like this and do it like that?
Because I don't know. I don't know to do it like that. I don't know to do it like that.
Like I said, for Tyreek Hill is what? Probably like 25, 26 years old.
Like he's a young boy.
You have to remember, now his brain has been doing this almost every day since he was
got
for
so
20
much
years
shit,
now.
Nigga, like he got so much shit coming to his head. You can't excuse it. Because
but at some point in time, we have to understand. They are not.
But that person think it's the norm. As that person, they think that is like. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
In that point in the moment,
brain start doing things
until you get a reality check and be like, yo, goddamn, why the fuck did I do that? But then as you get older, you be like, damn, I was fucking up.
But what I'm saying,
and we do that, not even as celebrities. We do that shit as us. Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. But you learn. You talking from somebody who lives life now.
I just think, it's a lot being put on a person so young.
It's a whole different thing.
Money ain't everything, bro.
When your brain is
money ain't everything, man.
Everything. But see, here's the thing. We also getting to a point now where we're just now learning about this. So people like Tyreek Hill, they didn't understand CTE and this, that, and the other. They just thought it was a sport that they was playing and an opportunity to make some big money. You know what I'm saying? Now, so you got to start now with kids nowadays. Okay, now they have an option. They have a choice. You understand? But at the same time, bro, like I said, it's a catch-22 because you don't want to excuse the violence or excuse the behavior. But at some point in time, you have to also have some sort of compassion for the things that their psychological trauma that their brain is going through.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I just think it's a fucked up situation.
But everybody don't have that, compassion, or.
And some people, football never affects probably. Like they never have an issue,
exactly. Not at all.
So it's not like it's everybody that plays.
Nah, it's not everybody, nigga.
Yeah, And it's people that probably that ain't got CTE still doing dumb shit.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
just to be doing dumb shit. It's like, nigga, I just did some dumb ass shit.
Right. And it's like, at some
I ain't even got racked in the brain.
At some point, like I said, I just think, again, if I'm having issues, if I know my brain is burning, then I need to go see somebody. That's a self-accountability thing. Whether or not they can treat you or help you, but you need to go talk to somebody. You need to go see somebody. There's nothing wrong. And that's another thing, Charlamagne talk about that, PTSD. Like, black people scared to talk about that, having an issue with mental health. Like, we got to talk about that shit. So if something's wrong, it's your responsibility to go talk to somebody, not to beat your kids or beat your woman or no shit like that,
This nigga, Trey nigga, Trey hiding the bottle.
This the last interview, right?
Yeah, exactly, nigga. Like, give my goddamn fucking liquor, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? This nigga, like, nigga, I'm looking at him, nigga, like, nigga, if you don't give my motherfucking bottle
this Sunday,
nigga,
praise the Lord.
That nigga,
word is bond.
Listen, see, BK, like you don't understand. See, listen. Remember that story I was telling you about? Okay, we had a barber battle to go to that day. Oh my God! Listen. You want to talk about a nigga that showed his ass?
This is one of the biggest barber battles out here.
That nigga can listen. Dice, when I showed up, the first thing this nigga said to me, he said, "Oh, you missed the award I gave to you." He's like, "You seen Dice?" I said, "No." He's like, "Man, he's fucking trash, bro." Listen. So before I even seen Dice, I seen about 4 other people that I don't even know. They just know me through social media. They walked up, "Hey, man, congratulations on the awards." Man, your boy fucked up. So if 5 niggas tell you before you see this nigga that this nigga's fucked up. Oh, shit. Exactly.
Yo. And we left from the podcast. I mean, I was at the podcast and went there.
Nigga,
your boy
weeble wobble, but he don't fall down.
Hey,
I had a good time though, nigga. Know what I mean, they gave it. Know what I mean, they gave us an award for the funniest barbers on Instagram.
Look, me and BK when we was younger, man, we used to get fucked up, and our sobriety test was this. A nigga be like, "I'm fucked up. Are you more fucked up than me?" No. Then that's who drives, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
I used to come by Trey House. I used to come by Trey House in the morning before I started eating, trying to be health conscious on what I eat. But when we lived in Kansas City when we was kids, I would come by Trey's house in the morning with some Burger King croissant sandwiches, a fresh blunt, and a bottle of Remy. It'd be like 8 o'clock in the morning. That's how we started our day.
Yo. One of the dudes that was at the barbershop, he said I saw it.
Is that him?
Yeah.
I'm not one of the dudes. I'm not one of the dudes.
Tell him you
one of the dudes.
How trash was this nigga?
He like,
hey man, I'm from Compton. I'm from Compton. I just saw my man. I'm glad he all right.
I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? Listen. Know what I mean? I'm having another shot right now,
bro. This is my drinking choice. So I can.
That's all right.
I judge not.
Yeah,
I judge not. I'm just glad you're okay.
Hey, nigga, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Good looking.
Hey,
I had a good time. Now, I mean, yo, you want to know what? I was having a good time with all my barber brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, know what I mean? Like, I don't get a chance to like, chill like that. And now, you know, everybody understand what we be doing. Know what I mean? As far as the barbershop video.
When I say I'm not just a dude, I was a part of the organization of it. I worked real closely with Lee. I know you was y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Board. I know a lot about y'all. Y'all might not know a lot about me. I'm behind the scenes. I'd like to stay low key.
You gotta hit me up then. You know what I mean? We got network. We got work.
So listen.
You be so fucked up, cuz I done been in your shop and in your shop, my nigga, and be like, "What's up, cuz?" I'm coming to say what's up,
nigga.
In your shop, my nigga.
Just listen. If Dice had a compass,
I've been in the shop, cuz.
If Dice had a compass on that day. If Dice had a compass on that day, that nigga went in every direction in about 3 seconds, nigga. That nigga was sweet.
Here's the funny thing, right? So I'm 5'7", but everybody know me from just like I'm a factor when it comes to doing the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers start coming to me. They say, "Yo, that nigga Dice is fucked up." I say that nigga 7 feet tall, 300 pounds. Get the rest of the homies. We gonna need a stretcher, a wheelchair, a forklift, and some more shit to get that big nigga up out of here.
Yo. Listen, man, I had a good time. Know what I mean? It's like.
We gonna do it again next year too.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga spitting my wife's food. Look, exactly. The nigga has something on his lip. I see it coming. I'm like, nigga, stop talking. That nigga keep talking. He's like, what? That shit flew off right in the road. Flew like, ew. And they were like, and they gonna get mad at me talking about, I ain't spitting her food. Nigga.
Hey, Dice like his
real
liquor,
quick,
man.
I love what y'all doing. Y'all keep doing your thing. Next year, my nigga, I'm gonna have a drink with you. And we gonna keep
appreciate you.
Let's do it.
Hey, you need to come on Barbershop Talk like this.
Yeah.
Man, anytime y'all
Yo. Hit me in the DM right now, and then we gonna set it up.
Say no more.
All right.
Peace.
One.
So, yeah, man. So yeah, man, like we used to have a lot of fun, bro. Like me and BK, man, we go way back.
We go way back, party house days.
Nigga, like before we start drinking and smoking, nigga, smoking,
Nigga, you're third grade, you're not drinking and smoking.
Shit, I didn't start smoking till I graduated. So I was 18 before I started smoking.
Well, high school or college?
High school.
Well,
school.
We would smoke a little bit. That's right. BK graduated the year before me. Yeah. So my senior year.
So you probably was smoking because I was smoking
every blue moon. Like every blue moon, we wasn't I wasn't.
When did you start smoking?
Like my senior year in high school. You know what I'm saying? But it was like.
You was a late bloomer.
It was like every bloomer.
You was a late bloomer, nigga. Like,
I would hit weed, you know what I'm saying, period. I listen, check it out. Let me not incriminate myself because my kids do listen to the podcast.
I never.
Now, nigga, your kids got to know who you are, nigga.
I understand.
You can't hide from your family, nigga. Let them know everything about you.
Listen. I've tried to tell them things, and now you have to understand, Dice. Well, I know you understand because your daughter's grown. But now my daughter's
want to do YouTube.
My daughter's going into high school.
Edible videos and shit now.
Listen, my daughter's going into high school, so now she's trying to ask me questions that incriminates me. You understand what I'm saying?
Because he's getting older.
Exactly. So
and you got to tell her.
So listen, no. She asked me the other day. She was like, "How were you when you started cussing?" I was like,
nigga,
listen, no. I said,
nobody know.
I said, I was grown. She said, no, you weren't. I was like, I said, listen, don't worry about when I was cussing. You just don't need to start cussing. You know what I'm saying? She was like, but
listen, I tell my
can't
kids,
be so strict.
I tell my kids, you can cuss all you want to when you start paying for your own shit. Listen, when you become an adult, you can cuss because some situation will deserve a fuck or a goddamn.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Now, go ahead.
I think she tried to test me, right? So like 2 nights ago, we was talking about some food or something, and Rosa told her to go eat this. And she walks out the room and she says, I don't want, she said, I don't want that nasty ass. I said, did you say nasty ass?
Yeah, that's
she was like, nah. I was like, listen, don't get your ass knocked the fuck out. Like real shit.
Yeah. Look.
I said, I don't play that shit. I done already told you.
Look.
I don't do that shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You want to do that shit? You better do that shit right.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like me personally,
and that's a respect thing.
I was cussing at a young age.
I think she's trying to see if I was going
to. Basically because. My parents was young, whatever. But at the same time, when my daughters, was like when I knew that she was like, cause my daughter's 22 now. But when I knew that she was cussing, it was like, okay, same type of question. I was like, don't cuss around me. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me hear it. Don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was cussing at a young ass age.
I started cussing in 3rd grade when I went to
exactly. And the thing of it is, they hearing it because this is what I had to tell my
kids. The kids is hearing other kids saying it.
Right. That's what I had to tell my wife. Like
they hear in the schoolyard.
Everybody's household ain't like our household, right? Everybody don't got the same standards or rules and regulations. So
I cuss like a motherfucker.
Listen, some kids are real flamboyant with their shit, and some kids are more conservative because they understand the dynamic of their home. But like I tell them, like, listen, you can cuss because when you start paying bills, it's gonna warrant a goddamn like shit. Like, can I get a?
My thing is, don't let me hear that shit in front of me until you're old enough to say it.
Right. Until you old enough, until you pay your bills.
Old enough to say it to me. Old enough to say it to me is like 13, 14.
Old enough to say it to me, you're not living with me.
Listen,
13, 14 is me. Because the way I was brought up.
I knew at that moment, she cursed. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember, I ain't gonna say how old I was.
She been cursing 3 years before that.
I ain't gonna say how old I was, but I remember one time when I asked my mama if it was okay for me to start having sex. You know what I'm saying? I was way too young. But check it out. I was already having sex. I just wanted the okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stop sneaking them into the house, and I wanted the okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at that point in time, I already knew she was cussing. You know what I'm saying?
Like I should have been doing the live thing too.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Like I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And like, listen, I ain't gonna tell him what to do. But if he's smart enough, then don't do that shit in my presence and don't get caught by other adults. Because if other adults snitch on you, then that's your ass.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. My kids are a little green. They're a little green, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember one day she was on
Lola.
One day she was on punishment, and I told her, I said, "Yo, do not use your cell phone if it's not me or your mother or your grandmother's calling, right? So she got home from school one day. I did a phone check. Boom. I said, oh, so you got a call from your friend. I said, you don't even have the audacity enough to erase this motherfucker?
Look, we got somebody in here.
She says to me, I'm in the middle of my story. All
right, she gonna listen.
Says to me, she said, well, that's just being sneaky. I said to myself, God damn, this motherfucker honest than a motherfucker. I'd have been sneaky as shit as a kid. What up? Who we got on air?
Lola.
What's your name, Shawty?
Lola Falana.
Hi.
Lolita.
What's up, Dave?
Apparently,
she know you.
Nah, that's my people's right here.
So why you act like you don't know her name?
I'm trying to look at her. I'm trying to look at her Instagram name. I didn't even give her Instagram name. Know what I mean? I was trying to remember her Instagram name. Then I was just like, well, you know what? This Lolita. Know what I mean? I know her by her real name. God damn it.
So that's what you introduced her by.
What's up?
What's good? Was you smoking? Or what you getting
Nigga,
ready?
she smokes all the time.
But are you smoking or are you doing makeup?
It's a function.
Are you smoking or are you doing makeup? Or both?
Do you want me to light up a blunt?
Huh?
Yeah.
Light it up. If you got it, light it up.
Yeah.
It should already be rolled if you real with it.
Goddamn, coming back.
Yeah, she stepped away. How you feeling, BK?
I'm great.
Yeah,
I'm straight.
How much time?
We at time, huh?
Oh, we at the hour.
Oh,
well, you better light it up because we got to
light that shit because we. Oh damn, shit.
Oh damn,
came through blowing the smoke.
How you feeling today?
Productive.
I'm coming back just for the drinks. Shit, Trey know me.
I'm productive.
Shit.
Just listening to your about the cussing.
Oh yeah, so what you gotta say about it?
I think I don't really think it's a big deal as long as the kids aren't cussing at me. I don't care.
Yo.
Nobody else know.
Look what we got.
My kids know they better not cussing me.
That's what I'm saying.
When they live off that shit.
She the one who she's the one who bought all those Duces back from Vegas for us. Yeah.
Hey, you need to bring some more of them motherfuckers
Come
back.
Come on, Ho. We looking for sponsorship over here.
She was getting Duces for like $35 a bottle like
Come on, Ho. We looking for sponsorship over here now.
Oh.
Yeah, let me hit that. There it is.
So anyway,
you're good.
I'm good.
Well, Lolita, unfortunately, you called in at the end of the show, and we got to get ready to get up out of here. So we do thank you for dropping in on us. You should drop in more often. We are here every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Barbershop Talk like this.
Yeah, she know. It's my peoples right here.
All right. So, hey, bring some more Duces back, and we get at you next time. Peace. All right. So,
all right, Lo.
Hey.
All right.
Peace. BK, let everybody know where they can follow Punch City, where they can buy Punch City, where they can get down with Punch City.
For the last time, Punch City, you can follow it on Instagram at PunchCityCollections.com and on Facebook, and we are at www.PunchCityCollections.com. Support black businesses. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. Greatness is a marathon, not a race.
That's right. Lolita, Punch City Collections. Go check us out. When you hang up with this, go on your Instagram, look up in the search Punch City Collection. Show it is Punch City, like a punch city altogether. Punch City Collection.
Nigga.
Anyway, shut up.
That was the dumbest shit.
Listen.
That nigga drunk. Like, what the
nigga,
fuck?
I mean, because some people
punch
listen,
punch like you throw like this, and city like you
I have
live
a
in.
country
like,
high. Listen,
nigga, like what the fuck? That was the dumbest shit ever.
No, Dice.
Nigga, punch
Dice.
city. It's
I
not
get
hard,
it,
nigga.
But Dice, I have a country high pitched twang. Sometimes it's hard for people to understand me. So
no.
And I've been drinking, so I'm mumbling.
Punch
this
City
shit.
is like that's universal.
Okay,
that's not no country shit.
Punch City Collections, BK, man, I appreciate you for coming through.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Yo, this has been another episode of Barbershop Talk Like
This.
I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other nigga, Dicethebarber.
BK.
In the building, and we out this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Peace.